Yo guys, welcome back. It is currently April 22nd, Monday, and it is 9:35 a.m. as I'm making this video. So yeah, I'm actually making this video pretty early, 9:35 a.m. I mean, obviously 9 a.m. is not early morning anymore, but I mean, most certainly we're nowhere near the afternoon. Still got like 2.5 hours. But yeah, so I'm making this video pretty early, and you guys already know why I'm up early in the first place, because I have a younger sister and I drive her to school every morning. But I wake up at like 7 a.m. 5 days a week, but then I sleep in on the weekends. But yeah, and I'm sorry, what was it I wanted to say as well? I want to show you guys outside as well. It's really nice out. Like, look at that. We already have leaves growing. Like, I have some leaves on my tree that are growing. But it's not really surprising because this tree, like, I don't know, it always starts to grow leaves very early. Like, leaves already start to grow, I would say, like, late March. It's weird because other trees outside, they're not growing leaves or barely. But this tree always starts growing leaves very early. You guys will see in a couple of weeks the leaves will already be like huge on this tree. So yeah, they're already growing. The grass is becoming green as well. Some parts it's still yellow. But yeah, so that's pretty nice. It's beautiful outside. I really wish I could go bike riding. Like, I love bike riding. You know, the snow is gone, I can bike ride. But unfortunately, my bike is kind of broken. I can't use it, which sucks. And why it's even broken? Well, I mean, it's not broken. It's just the wheel got deflated, unfortunately. And I mean, I can easily fix my bike because I can fix bicycles, like somewhat, So I did take the tube out or whatever it's called, the inside part of the wheel. I basically detached the wheel. I took out the tube. I pumped it, right? And then right away I heard like psh, like a little bit of air coming out. So I knew that there's a hole, that's causing my flat tire. And I have the tools. I covered it up, I covered it up. I have this special thing to fix bicycles where, you could like it doesn't even need glue. It's kind of like a sticker thing, and you just put it on any spot where there's a hole in your tire. And I pumped it up. So the bike is good. I repaired my bike. I even put the wheel back together, but unfortunately, the rubber part is like really, really worn out, and it's probably not a good idea to use my bike because any glass can penetrate the wheel, and then if that happens, the wheel will easily deflate. So I think I need to just get another rubber part. I'll just either order it on Amazon or I could just go to like any store. Even Walmart has it too. But yeah, guys, so on to spring. I also wanted to just talk about spring. Yeah, I'm really happy it's already spring. Like, I absolutely love spring. Like, I love May and June. That's the months where we get the most rain. Like, I absolutely love the rain. I'm a huge rain guy. I love when it's raining. I love going out in the rain, like taking a walk outside. And in general, like, I love thunder, lightning. I just love that. So I'm really excited for May and June. I'm happy it's almost May already. Um, I'm not a summer guy at all. I do not want it to be July and August. I hate summer, honestly. Like, I know a lot of people love summer, but I don't know. I just personally dislike summer. Just my personal opinion, because I don't know. It's just way too hot outside. I really do not like the heat. If it's like 20 degrees Celsius, that's completely fine. That's an okay summer. But anything past that, like higher than 20 degrees Celsius, is just horrible for me. Like, I hate the heat. I get dizzy. I always feel like fainting. I just don't feel good in the summer. But I love when it's cold. I love the fall. I love winter. I love when it snows. But probably like fall is my favorite season because I love when the leaves are like yellow, red, brown. It's just so nice. I love the beautiful colors on the trees when the leaves fall. And we're not even that far from fall. I mean, when you think about it, we're almost into May. And then, it'll be like just like 4 something months until fall. But yeah, it's ridiculous how fast this year is flying by. Like, I cannot believe it. April just started. It feels like it was a few days ago. It's already like almost May. Like, this month flew by way too fast. I swear. April flew by really fast. Even this year in general is going by really fast. But yeah, and just one last thing I want to talk before I jump into the topic of the video. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm 5 minutes into the video. I still haven't even talked about the topic of the video. That's always me when I make videos. So, just bear with me here. I promise I'll get into the topic of the video. I just still have some things to talk about. But yeah, so another thing that's been happening lately, just what's been happening in my life. Not too much at the moment, but I've been having a lot of doctor appointments lately. I've had a bunch actually, and I have more to go to. First, I had a dentist appointment, which, I mean, that's not a doctor, but I mean, only for your teeth or whatever. But I had a dentist appointment couple of weeks, almost 2 weeks ago, actually. Yeah, almost 2 weeks ago, which feels like it was 3 days ago. Like, geez. Just to get my teeth checked up, because I didn't go to the dentist for a while. So I went to, get my teeth checked. And I was surprised because I thought I have a cavity, but turns out I don't. So that's really good. My teeth are pretty healthy. Everything seems to be good. The dentist also, well, basically I don't have coverage or insurance, unfortunately, because, I'm not like a college student. College can help with your coverage. And I don't have a job at the moment, so yeah, so basically I don't have coverage, insurance, so basically I just had to pay in with money after my appointment. I mean, they took my x-ray. I also did get my just teeth cleaned and everything, but they did not put fluoride in my teeth because that would be extra money. But yeah, so then I had to pay money. I I didn't even have cash, so I just paid with my debit card. I paid like $380. It was pretty expensive, but I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous how much money I had to waste, but at least my teeth are healthy. And then I actually had a doctor's appointment last week on Wednesday, so almost a week ago now. I had to go to a physical, which I hate those appointments. But yeah, they took my blood pressure, then she listened to my heart. I hate physicals. They make me really uncomfortable. But the doctor gave me this paper here. Well, my family doctor, it's some general laboratory requisition. And I have to take a B12 vitamin test. So I already booked another doctor appointment. So next Tuesday, so in 8 days, I have to go to the doctor to get a blood analysis and a urine test or whatever, just to see if I'm healthy or whatever. And then I have to go see my family doctor to talk about my results. But yeah, so that's basically what's been happening. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I know I've been talking for 8 minutes. I've been yapping a lot. I have so much to talk about. That's why I haven't jumped into the topic of the video. But finally, guys, I'm sorry. Onto the topic of the video. This is kind of funny how, I feel like 70% of the video is not even related to the topic of the video. Only 30%. Okay, finally, onto the topic of the video. So I just wanted to make a video, guys, saying I really miss 2004 and 2005. You know what I'm saying? Now you might be saying yeah, but how can you even remember that? That was a long time ago. Honestly, I mean, I don't have the best memory ever, but I do remember 2004, and I also remember 2005. Because I was born in the year 2000, so I don't remember 2001. I do not remember 2002. However, I do remember a little bit of 2003, just a little bit, not too much, barely. But 2004 is a year that I do remember for sure. Same with 2005. And honestly, I really miss 2004, 2005. I was 4/5 years old those years. And yeah, it was nice. I remember and I'm not someone who likes to be nostalgic, how some people, they're really nostalgic. They think about the past. They say oh, the past is amazing or whatever. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain because it's I think it's not good to always be nostalgic, to be stuck in the past. I think you should focus on the current year. Which this year so far it's all right. I mean, this April wasn't the best. Honestly, it was kind of bad, but it got much better now. But then again, there's nothing wrong about thinking about the past because it's true. Sometimes you think about the past and you're like, oh, I missed that. Like that's definitely me. Like I really miss even like 2014, for example, which is now a decade ago. But 2014 was a really good year for me. I'm shocked that it was a decade ago now, but I still think about the past sometimes. There's some years that I really miss. Like 2015 was a good year. I hated 2016 though. Like I don't really care about 2017, 2018 that much. But I still miss parts of it, honestly. Same with like even 2019, I somewhat missed too, like some parts of it. I know 2020 is not that long ago, but I really miss 2020 as well. But yeah, but 2004, 2005, it was such an awesome time period. I remember that. Like, even cell phones were different. Like, nobody had like the phone that I have, for example. Everyone had those awesome phones with buttons. You just dial and you call. That was so cool. Like, I remember going to McDonald's in 2005. Like, everything was so different. I remember like it was so colorful. They had all these McDonald's characters. It was so awesome. Like, I'm not saying the modern McDonald's design sucks. It's a good place. It's a good place. I have nothing against it, but I still miss the old McDonald's design. It was so nice. And 2004, 2005, like, people were not really that like reliant on their technology. I mean, people you would use computers, they would like watch television. YouTube already came out in 2005, so people sometimes spend time on YouTube. But besides that, like social media really wasn't that popular. And I don't hate social media. I like social media, but then again, I think it's just like I definitely am not a person who enjoys spending a lot of time on social media. I really don't. Like I hate that. And people were much more social back then, more talkative. And like my childhood in 2004, well, like back then I still like lived in Belarus when I was like a little kid. Like, because I was born there. And yeah, like I remember like seeing my dad's car. He had a really old car. It was like a Volkswagen um Golf, I believe. Volkswagen Golf, and it was like from the 1980s. That was really cool. I even remember me as a child, like I would watch like TV on this like box TV, not a big screen TV obviously, but a box TV. So that was really cool. And I remember like life was like, I mean this is pretty much the same as for everyone. Like when you're a kid or whatever, like life is just much more easier. You don't have to work. Like even if you go to preschool, it's not that bad. And then as an adult, you have a lot of responsibilities. But then again, I mean, being an adult is still somewhat better than being a kid because you have much more freedom. You can make your own decisions. But I can't, unfortunately, because I live with my parents, even though I'm 23 years old now. But yeah, um, but yeah, I really miss 2004, 2005, like, um, and I mean, I like my current life too. It's really good, or at least it's decent. Some moments are not the best, but some moments are really good. But when I was a kid, it's like you never had to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it was fun. What's a good memory I have as a child? I'm just gonna try to think about that. I don't know, going to my grandma's like village or whatever. I miss that, like, because my grandma used to live in like a village, and yeah, I remember the funniest moment I had was like when I uh, climbed in like a chicken cage or whatever. I don't know why I did that, and then I remember I got like sick the next day. I got like a cold. I think it's because I was wearing a hoodie and it was like frosty outside. It was a little bit cold. There was no snow, but it was just cold. And then I also remember when I was like a little kid, this is funny, also at my grandma's village, she had like like, what are those small houses called that dogs live in? You guys know what I'm saying, right? It's like a little dog house. Yeah, my grandma would make the dog food, and then she would give the dog like a bowl with food in it, and then when I was like 4 years old, I grabbed the bowl and I started eating the food. That was so funny. And I think the dog like ate from it too, so like I probably got like some disease or I don't know. I mean, I guess I didn't, but yeah, preschool was pretty fun too. I remember I had some friends, but the teachers were like really strict. Right after lunch, we had nap time for like maybe an hour. And then I would get up to go to the bathroom, and the teacher's like, "Hey, why are you awake?" Like, she would get really mad at me. And then when I was like a little kid, I ran away from school when I was like 3 years old. I hated school so much, or preschool, and I actually ran outside. I ditched preschool and I ran outside, and they found me on the streets. And once I climbed into the teacher's closet and I ripped her jeans or something like that. So yeah, I did bad things when I was a little kid. But yeah, guys, I guess that's all I had to say. Once again, I know this video, it's just mostly me blabbering. I know, I'm sorry. Just had so much to cover. But yeah, guys, I really missed 2004 and 2005. Those years were amazing, you know. But yeah, guys, let me know, like, what you think. Like, what year do you miss the most? I would have to say the years I miss the most, probably like, yeah, 2004, 2005. I do kind of miss 2008 as well. 2007 was alright. It was a pretty good year, somewhat. Uh, 2009 and 10, they're okay. I somewhat miss them, but not too much. 2011 and 12 were really good. 2013 was a pretty good year, but don't get me started on 2014. It was just amazing. That was like one of the best years for me. 2015 was a really good year for me, like a really good year. Then 2016 was horrible for me. 2017 was not bad, but it wasn't the best. Like, it was like a 50-50. Some of it was shitty, some of it was good. 2018 was a pretty good year. 2019, it was not bad. Like, the first half of it was pretty good, and then the rest of it sucked. 2020, for some reason, I know there was a pandemic that year, but it was a really good year for me, and just me personally. I love 2020. 2020 was a really good year for me. I mean, aside from the whole pandemic crap that happened, that sucked, but I mean, the year itself was really good. I had a really good time. 2020 was a really good year for me. 2021 was like, it was alright. It wasn't a bad year. Like, it was pretty good. I would say, like, it was mostly a good year, but there were some shitty parts. 2022 was a really good year for me. I just didn't like the end of it. Like, I don't know, like, December was not the best. 2023 was just awful. I hated last year. Like, except December. I liked December a lot last year, and then, like, maybe, like, May and June were pretty good, too. A little bit of July and August were decent. Not sure about the fall. It was, some of it was good. I don't know. 2023 was mostly a really bad year. And then this year, I don't know. I would give it like a 6 out of 10 so far. This month was like a 4 out of 10. Not the best, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's all I had to say. I'll make another video as well. But yeah, until next time, take care, guys. And yeah, bye.